Welcome everyone, Rowdy here. Pretty early in the day for me to be posting a world event sealing the gates teams. Let's take a look at this. I bought through tier 4, which gives you 1 Medal of Rage, which is 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in the current event. I think it's going to end up being more a spell damage event because the skull team, not very good. At least I have not found a good way to make it yet. So let's take a look at what's going on here. I've done just about all my battles, and Demonic Rage is what is given out on this, and they're all worth 5 points. So I'll explain this real quick. How the scoring works is Dark Shade and Fire Shade. Those both give the same amount of points, but every level you go up, it's an extra 25% Demonic Rage that you get. So you always want to take the highest level of whatever's on the board. And there's only the 4 fights. There's Fire Shade, Dark Shade, Kurandara, and Enraged Kurandara. And I will show you the team I'm using right now. This is not the complete team that I'm going to do. I'm kind of just testing out Kurandara. I did end up buying the $9.99 Elite Pass to get Kurandara. And I could make Enraged Kurandara, but I'm holding off on that just to see what the devs do. But anyways, I'll show you what we have to work with, which is only Urskaya troops. And there are not a lot of useful troops here. Weapons? Yeah, that's what you got. You know, event weapon, event weapon, event weapon, event weapon. And the starting people are probably going to have to use like Shield of Urskaya. I hope you don't have to use that or that, because you don't want to take all the red gems off the board. Anyways, let's look at the team. Axe of the North, and I'm using Sentinel class. Sentinel does make you an Urska, so you do get a bonus over here. It shows for 4 unique Urskaya troops, and you will get a bonus on that. 53 damage to an enemy boosted by Urska allies, creating a mix of green and brown for each Urska ally. And since we're Sentinel, we do get the 40% skull reduction, 25% chance of barrier to a random ally at the start of my turn. King Mikhail, who does damage to all, explodes a row, and if he's enraged, does 9 more, and gains enrage when matching brown skulls. Kurandara. I'm only using this just for fun and testing. I don't plan on using this once we get up to a higher level. Just the regular Kurandara only does damage to 1 enemy boosted by Doom Skulls, which there'll probably be a few on the board, and converts yellow to Doom Skulls and conjures a Doom Storm. Does get bonus red mana, and is immune to all status effects, Devour and Mana Burn. 50% chance to curse all enemies when matching 4 or more gems. It's kind of fun. I have not put any teams together for it yet. And Baba Yaga. 47 damage to the last 2 enemies and silence them, then summon Yaga's hut. The only problem with that is half your battles are probably going to end up being Kurandara or Enraged Kurandara battles, and they always seem to fall in the last 2 spots, and since it's immune to silence, it doesn't help that much. So probably what I'm going to do, not too far down the road, is put Vodyanoi in here and probably change the banner, because Vodyanoi, 34 damage to an enemy and triple damage if the enemy uses blue mana. That's probably where I'm going to end up. So anyways, hey, I got new mail. You've got mail. Anyways, one thing to watch out for, Gate of Souls does have the reflect 25% of skull damage, so if you're trying to do some heavy skull damage and you do not have barrier on the front troop, Just remember, 25% reflect. And anyways, I was going to show a couple battles, but I don't want this video to be too long. People don't like long videos, from me at least. So let me show you a couple other teams I put together. And let me see. This is the skull team I came up with. Because there's only 2 troops in Urskaya that you can get any skulls out of. One of them is Beastmaster Torburn. And before we get to that, I will show you Werebear. Werebear explodes 20 red gems in Rage, 20% chance to transform into Torburn. Basically, the explode 20 red gems is after you've used your enchant and explode at the start, and maybe cast that one time. Exploding the red gems will get you a refill of your mana. And Torburn does blue to red, brown to skulls. Hunters mark the first 2 enemies, and 25% chance to transform into a Werewood's Beast. And Corrupted Urska explodes a gem, enrage a random ally. For every purple gem destroyed, create 6 skulls. It's just 6 skulls, and it's so random. I don't really suggest running this team, but if you want to run a skull team, this is about the best I have for you. And this one here is more of a starter team with Shield of Urskaya. I understand that the colors overlap, but there's not a lot we can do with that other than I'll have to check real quick. King Mikhail we already went over. Domovoi is basically in here just to fill some colors, and it does give life to all allies boosted by brown gems and a random status effect. And then we all know Baba Yaga, which could at least create a Yaga's Hut if you have any problems. And let me go back in here real quick. If you do want... Oh yes, that's right. I always forget the name of these Urska troops because I don't use them very much. You could always throw Werebear in that beginner team and take out Baba Yaga and maybe throw in Vodyanoi. That's about the best I have for you, so I will post codes for all of those, and I hope that helped. And if it does, throw me a like, and I will catch you later. Have a great day, everyone.